Well, howdy, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and here with us Sharon Feldt, our friend who is a voracious reader, but also now a bookshop owner.
Yes.
That must be very pleasing to you and satisfying to you.
I think the nicest people in the world read books because they all come into my shop.
The Book Nook, which is on Main Street in Sulphur Springs. So you have several books that you have presented me with here to talk about, and I will mention the local books first here, and then we'll see if we have time to get to The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong, which is a bestseller and is a very big book. But so a couple of local books. You had Dana Wayne in your shop here recently, and Dana is from Gilmer.
Yes.
And this is the book is called Firestorm, and she will show you the book there, but Matt will, I think, probably make a graphic of that also for the video. But that's her 9th book.
Yes, she is, talk about voracious. She's a voracious writer, and her books have been translated in many languages. She is a best-selling author, and I just happened to meet her when I was meeting the group that does the, it's a combination of authors who got together to write books together. They all use their own genre, but they have to write, they've created a town together and some local characters. They have to use that town and those characters in their books. And she's one of those writers,
An imaginary town.
Yes.
And characters.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
And it's a hoot. The whole, and it's mysteries, cozy mysteries, and some a little bit gruesome, but it's really fun.
But Firestorm, not to get too much into the weeds of this, has to do with a woman whose home burns, and then there's a mystery surrounding that, and then she gets involved with the local fire chief. And for people that like a little spicy romance, this is maybe more so in that direction. Yeah,
the romance is secondary. The mystery, of course, of who is stalking her and burning down her business and her home, and stalking her is the main story. But there's a lot of romance in there.
Okay, so Firestorm is the book, and you said that she came to visit your store and meet readers and meet customers
she came
last week or two?
A couple of weeks ago, and I'm carrying about 8 of her, well, with this one, all of her books.
Oh, great. Fantastic. So, and it's Dana Wayne from Gilmer.
Yes.
So now another local author is Lewis Ben Smith, who is Sulphur Springs High School history teacher.
Yes, he lived in Greenville up until last year, and he got a job here at teaching history in our high school. And he is also a retired minister. He's a fascinating man. He's got all these interests, and he combines them in his writing. He loves archaeology, and he, as a retired minister, of course, he's very familiar with the scripture, and he includes that. And then he loves history, and so he combines all 3 of those in each of his books.
And his latest book has to do with Alexander Hamilton?
Yes, and it's an alternate history, which means he asks the what-if questions, like what if the duel between him, and I can't remember who it was, Martin Van Buren, I think.
No,
I can't remember who it was, but
again, we were talking about this a moment ago. My tendency now to not be able to think of a name when I need Aaron Burr.
Yes, Aaron Burr.
It caused me to drop my pen.
And it said, what if the duel had turned out differently? How would it have changed the United States?
Great question.
And so his book is like this thick.
Hamilton's a young man.
Yes, very.
When he died. Yeah.
So
that is a fascinating question. And so he will be appearing at the Book Nook Saturday.
From 3 to 5, yes. And he'll have all his books there, and he'll be meeting and greeting and showing you his latest, which is the Alexander Hamilton book. And
you said some of his students have come in to buy the book?
Yes, they have. They were a little bit daunted at first. They said, it's really thick.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it is. But they went ahead and bought it.
Great. So, and he's written a number of other books as well.
Yes, he has.
Amazing. So that'll be a great event Saturday afternoon at 3. So let's get in very briefly then probably into The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong, who is I read a Vietnamese native.
Yes.
And an interesting note on him I read, he had worked in the fast food business, or he was a fast food employee, which was one of the inspirations for this book.
Yes, this book is fascinating to me. It's about friendship. I think we talked last time about My Friends by Frederick Bachman. Mm-hmm. Well, that was a deep, deep friendship. This is also about friendship, but it's also about the people that live on the fringes of society.
Right.
And they save each other, and they find second chances, and they find redemption for themselves. But the young man who's jumping off a bridge in the very first sentence, and is saved by a woman who is suffering from dementia. She said, "You can't jump off that bridge. I need you to help me do something." And he's like, "Okay."
A distraction.
Yes. And so they're both homeless. They're both very poverty-stricken. And so he goes to work in a fast food establishment to help support her and him.
And again, this had this was in his life.
Exactly.
His actual life.
And they always say, write about what you know.
Write about what you. But this is not his first book. In fact, he has one book. I love the title of it. On Earth, We're Briefly Gorgeous.
Yes, he has the most interesting titles.
Yeah.
But he's a lovely writer for a young man that didn't come from this country. He has a master of the English language, and it's beautifully written.
Yeah. And this is the Carnegie Medal of Excellence winner for fiction.
Yes.
This book. And it's by Ocean Vuong, The Emperor of Gladness. And, of course, it's at the Book Nook.
Yes,
right.
it is.
Very good. I wish we had more time, but we're out of time. So,
well, thank you.
Sharon Feldt, our guest for a second cup of coffee, and I'm John Mark Dempsey. This is KSST.